All right, got a vinyl update for today, and a bag with a bunch of vinyl in it. So, let's delve into this. Got George Carlin, Takeoffs and Put-Ons, recorded live at the Rooster Tail in Detroit, Michigan. This record is from 1967. So it's his earlier comedy. I mean, look at him. It's just kind of silly looking. So, there you have it. There's some more in here. Some Bob James. I got so much Bob James out of this, you'll not believe. I mean, you saw how thick that is. Most of that is Bob James. Bob James 12. No Pay, No Play. This album sounds pretty good. It's sort of 80s smooth jazz. Bob James Foxy. Oh yeah, look at that. Then around the end of it, Legs. That's what's on here. Zebra Man's a pretty good song. I like that one. Alright, what else do we got here? Hall & Oates, Rockin' Soul Part 1. It's basically a greatest hits album. It's got some pretty good songs on it. So, good compilation album there. More Bob James, Lucky 7. The big old ladybug on the front. What songs does this have? It's got Rush Hour and some other ones. Yeah, it's got some good songs on it. More Bob James albums. This one, it's a hot dog. Oh yeah, look at that. At the hot dog stand, man. So that's songs like Snowbird Fantasy, Shepherd's Song, Brightened by the Sea, The Walkman. This is from 1980, flat 1980. I believe this album is from 1979. Yeah, it is. So Bob James, the Bob James stuff I'm into is when he was in the trio and when he was doing sort of jazz fusion in the 70s and 80s. Hands Down. There's another album with these songs on it. Bob James Around the Town, which definitely saw some water at some point. Look at that. But has some pretty good songs on it. Has Touchdown. Theme from Taxi. Bunch of other stuff. Bob James Heads. This is a good album. It has Nightcrawler on it, which is one of his best songs. There's the song list right there. There you have it. There you go. One of those iconic covers. More Bob James. Brooklyn Heights Boogie is a great song. There you go. What else do I get? I got the Peter Gunn soundtrack, which is just fantastic. Peter Gunn soundtrack. Another copy of Sign of the Times. I have a promo copy of this already, but this copy was in such clean condition that I said, why not? All these records you've seen so far are from the dollar bin, and they're in excellent shape. Like, they play perfectly because they were well taken care of. I don't know why they were in the dollar bin if they were in such good condition, but there you have it. Another copy of Heads. Stray Cats, Built for Speed, which has a nice 50s vibe to it with a bit of 80s thrown in. Those classic cars. It's got Rock This Town on it. Stray Cat Strut. It's got real good songs on it. What else we got? this Maxell Jazz sampler record. Look at all the different types of tape you could get. Look at that. This is completely factory sealed, and apart from that spot right there. But it has Buddy Rich, Slam Stewart, and Bucky Pizzarelli, Ella Fitzgerald, and Count Basie. And it has some pretty good stuff on it that I'd like to hear, so decided to get that as well. Another copy of Class Clown. I have a copy of this already, but this one's in better condition, so hopefully that one doesn't skip like my other one does. And the piece de resistance, this jazz album. Shelly Manne and His Friends, Modern Jazz Performances of Songs from My Fair Lady. This is a really good jazz album. I was pointed out to this album by our very own Swingman1937 here on YouTube. Thank you for pointing me out to this album, because it's fantastic. I took a listen to it in the store, and it's really good jazz. He pointed me to some eBay auctions for these, and I just happened to go into the record store today, and there it was. So I got lucky on that one. This particular one is on the Contemporary Records label. I think it's a later pressing. It's not. I don't think it's from the 60s. I think it's from the 70s. But it's mono, and it has really good sound to it. The mixing is good, so I'm happy with that. There was also a stereo version that sounded muddy and didn't have very good highs. This does have very good highs and very good bass. So, well, good sound all around. I paid $12 for this one, so I think that's a lot better than paying $25 or even $150. So, there you have it. These are my vinyl scores for today. I got a lot today. A lot of Bob James and some good jazz. So, pretty happy with what I got. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.